Welcome back, everyone.
Shit. I forgot to have the mustache mod downloaded. You know what? We're gonna start off with the Eden run.
Okay.
And I'll do the daily. So yeah, we have to record 2 episodes because we're going on vacation, and basically we can't record any other days than this. So
I mean, we theoretically could. It's just, we'd have to kill your parents.
yeah, I mean that's cool. We'll talk about that another time, though.
Wow.
And in another time, I mean like 3 or 4 episodes ago.
I mean, I think it's better we just say it on camera just so people understand where we're coming from before we get caught.
Yeah. So basically, we need to record just a plain old basic ass Isaac run, and then we also have to record a daily. And I forgot I had a mod downloaded to give all the bosses mustaches, which
It also gave you a mustache.
No, that's just Eden, but
Oh. I guess it started you with just a mustache, just also.
yeah, no, just a happy little accident there, Bob Ross
Oh.
style. Anyways, how's your week been, Steve?
Haven't really had much to do. I guess I have a few work stories.
Are you underselling shit for me right now?
What?
Are you underselling shit for me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
So, yesterday we had 3 opening drivers.
Okay.
And normally we only have 1, maybe 2.
Okay.
So we got very confused about this, and we found out apparently one of us was supposed to stand outside waving a sign.
Anyways, here's Larry Jr.
Yeah, and fucking our GM just kind of forgot to mention that to all of us.
One of you guys was supposed to just be out there holding a sign.
Yes.
Okay.
With a costume, because apparently Pizza Hut has one.
I didn't even know Pizza Hut had, like, sign holders.
Neither did I. Neither did the manager on duty. Oh, actually he did, but he just kind of thought we were gonna do it.
Yeah, wait, what's happening?
My GM wasn't there, and he didn't even tell the manager that he wanted someone to do the sign.
Oh, okay.
So the manager's like, why the fuck do we have 3 people here? Because I was there for 2 hours and I didn't get to take a delivery at all.
Oh, cool. Did you stay?
No, I left after 2 hours.
Yay.
Yeah, so we had to get the sign, which we didn't have.
Oh.
It was at a different store.
It's getting better and better.
And we don't know where the costume is, to this day.
What's the costume supposed to be? Just you dressed up as a hut?
From what I was told is the face is like a cool 90s kid. The bodies is like a supreme pizza, and that it's supposed to look really bad.
Okay, I'm on your GM side at this point.
For people to wear it?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I wasn't told to be the one to wear it.
I mean, obviously, apparently no one was told to be the one to wear it, judging by the story.
They're like, yeah, dude, this is this guy's last day. Fucking make him just hold the sign or some shit. Because he's going back to college, and he's like, yeah, what better way to say, fuck you than just hold the sign out in fucking hot weather.
Yeah, not let him go on any deliveries.
And I think,
oh, God damn it.
And I think I told you about the Panda Express, what is it? The Panda Express Panda, what they do?
I don't know.
Alright, well, they just across the street from us is Panda Express, and they just have the panda in a thong.
Oh!
And it's we're not fucking being them.
Yeah, it's how do you compete with that? You're already screwed, right?
Oh yeah, let's fucking have a guy dressed up as pizza. Oh, look how zany we are. That panda is literally getting hentai written about it.
Has anyone ever actually gone to a place based off of some dude with, holding a sign saying, hey, come to this place?
I would assume, because why else would you do it? Other than, you just want to make fun of a kid for, 2 hours.
Yeah, company morale. It's hey, at least you're not the fucking one out there holding the sign.
Yeah, at least you're not the fucking shit one that we just don't really want to hang out with. Don't tell him that we said that.
Yeah, Mr. College Kid over here.
Yeah, and then next week he's yeah, see, we need you to go out.
Do you taunt this college kid saying that you have a degree and you're still working there?
No.
Does he not know you have a degree?
I don't really work with him that much.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those weird things because we got 4 new people recently, and 3 of them are college students, so, I don't really work with them that much, and we're only there for 2 months.
No, okay.
Yeah. And, I was mainly working on the sister location for a while, so now I'm back to just mainly working at the main store, but our schedule just never really aligned, and one of the college people, oh my fucking god.
He also gave him eyebrows. Damn it!
I guess you gotta do another quick run.
Yeah, no, we can just end it there. That's cool, right? We got 2 episodes of Isaac we gotta record today.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big time sink.
What was I thinking? Yeah, so one guy was just kind of, at least for the first 2 weeks, like, he just kind of was like, I can't work today. I can't work that day. I can't work that day. It's like, what the why didn't you say you can't work those days before the day you had to work?
Also, I never used the jar, so I didn't notice this before, but look at the sad little heart that's like smushed at the bottom of it now that I picked it up.
What does it do?
The jar holds hearts.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
if you can't use the hearts, you can hold them for later use. I don't know if in my 1975 hours of this game, if I have ever had a run where I've gotten solid use out of it.
I mean, maybe for Maggie, like when we weren't that good.
Granted, the first like 10 hours of the game are a little fuzzy, so maybe it had its use at some point.
But yeah,
Recently lost my 22 streak, so that was fun.
how?
It's weird. Like the run wasn't even that bad. I think I just kind of sucked that day.
Oh, okay.
So I made it all the way to Blue Baby, and I'm pretty sure if I had like one more heart, I would have won. Oh, like now the hearts are getting crushed together.
Okay, I need to ask you a moral question, Pat.
I don't believe this is actually the case.
I may have killed a family of raccoons.
Oh man, like that one day after we bought Mario and Luigi, fuck, I don't even remember it, but then on the way home I accidentally ran over 2 possums.
Something like that. So, it was late at night and there was a car in front of me, and the car in front of me hit the family first, but then I hit them again.
Okay.
So,
God damn it, dude.
So am I like kind of at fault here?
I don't know, let's ask the Duke of Flies, who's apparently 58 years old in this picture. I love this mod.
Yeah, so I just kind of had that happen, and there was another person behind me who also hit them, so I'm wondering which one of us, killed the most.
Okay, so you can basically fade into the bag. It's like the meta for going into a haunted house. You don't want to be the first or last person. You want to be somewhere awkwardly in the middle to reduce your chances. So
Yeah.
since you were the one in the middle, I think you have plausible deniability for this.
I mean, I could have just done the killing blow, because they were already weakened at that point.
So what about my story about killing the 2 possums, where I hit the 1 possum, but then I proceeded to hit another one immediately afterwards?
Were they like together, or were they like 5 minutes apart?
You were in the car with me, Steven.
I do not remember this.
You don't remember me running over 2 possums?
No.
I'm sad. My dad saw them the next day and wondered what the fuck happened, and then I told him, and then he started laughing like, "Oh, you're the one who killed the possums." And I was like, I mean, sure, I may have just admitted to it, but is that admissible in court?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, if you, at least that's how it works with car insurance.
Well, those possums don't need car insurance anymore, Steve. I guarantee
I thought that was what we were doing.
So, like, am I off the hook now? Or
I guess. I mean, you just got a ball and chain, so I don't think you're off the hook yet.
Damn it. You literally just got put on.
Yeah. I did that like 2 weeks ago, and I've been like wondering about that, if like I should feel bad or not.
Should you feel bad? Interesting question. I mean, they were already weakened. What were you gonna do? Move out of the way?
Theoretically, if like I could see them.
Pussy.
Also, they came flying at me.
Yeah,
the battered bodies.
Yeah, just 100 miles an hour straight into my windshield. That was the saddest, most depressing trip to the car wash I've ever been to. Little do they know now, they're now accomplices in murder at the car wash.
So, like, do I have to, like, adhere to the car wash rules, or am I gonna be, like, whacked off or some shit like that?
I have no idea what you meant by that.
Am I gonna get, like...
No one's gonna jerk you off for running over raccoons, Steven.
I thought that's what car wash people get off to.
I'm very confused right now.
Why?
What were you talking about with the car wash people again?
I don't know. I feel like I have to swear an oath, otherwise they'll call me out and, like, I don't know, I'll get in trouble or some shit.
Nah, you'll probably be fine, I imagine.
Probably not.
You think the car wash people like keep documentation of like what every stain is?
Probably.
You go in there. Hey, wait a second. This looks like raccoon blood. You're like, how do you know that? It's like it's part of the job, sir. And you're just like, it is.
Fucking motherfucking giant eagle, fucking car washers. I don't really like.
Oh yeah. Shout outs to everyone who knows about Giant Eagle. That's like a joke for our Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland fans, I imagine.
Oh, I thought it was worldwide.
No, it's not Mr. Worldwide. I'm pretty sure like it's only in like our tri-state area. What's a tri-state area? Is that 3 states specifically, or is that just any 3 states? I realize I'm throwing a lot at you to Google right now, but you gotta work with me here, Steve. You gotta be a little faster.
Tri-state area meaning.
Because if it actually has a meaning for 3 specific states, I'm gonna feel like a bit of a goofball.
Like 3 specific particular towns or metropolis that with adjacent suburbs lie across 3 states.
So it has to be 3 towns in 3 different states?
3 regions would probably be a better word.
Alright, so fair enough. I at least have plausible deniability for me being correct in that.
Yeah, I mean, they really have tri and state in the name, so you know.
What are these chests? Someone's pranking me right now. I don't appreciate
you
it.
got 2 keys out of it, so that's pretty fucking good.
Oh
okay,
my god, we got a tiny monstro fight. A tiny room monstro fight. Which is just the bane of my existence. Look at him. Just fucking look at him. He's about to tell me about how I'm gonna be denied for car insurance.
How do you get denied?
I don't know. You kind of got to be approved in some way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah.
That'd be great if, like, car insurance companies could just deny people the right to actually have access to the road. It's like, oh, I mean, sorry, right?
I mean, you have to. I feel like the small insurance companies would actually be more willing. I feel like they all can't just, you know, you're like, fuck it, we don't really want, like, the $100 a month from you.
We don't need your money, alright? We're Allstate. I hate to break it to you.
With motherfucking the general, like, we're going to war. We just don't know what yet.
Oh, dude, that's really good. Yeah, sorry, we're part of the tri-state area car insurance company, and you need to be drafted, honestly. Go talk to the general.
Do you think the general can insure tanks?
I'm pretty sure it's the only one that can insure tanks, right? Do you think Allstate could also, like, insure states? All of it?
I
mean, it's not as impressive as what Nationwide can do, but...
Can you insure a tank?
You gotta have to, right? It's a car. It's street legal, maybe.
Oh, can you drive a tank on the road?
I mean, Mr. Beast did in one of those videos.
Who?
He's some guy who just makes dumbass videos where you're just like, why did you make this? And in one, he used a tank as an Uber.
Yeah, okay, you can actually drive it on the road.
Sweet. How do we get a tank?
Okay, we need money.
Alright, well, fuck. Alright, never mind. I don't think we need the rest of the way until we,
Yeah, I think that's the first step, and then the second step is just find a tank and buy it.
Oh, is that all?
I honestly think that's it. I think we just gotta go to the good old White House and be like, yo, Trump, we need a tank.
What's the biggest thing you think you can smuggle into America? Because, like, obviously you can smuggle, like, drugs into America.
We're talking about, like, a single object, because, like, you can smuggle in cocaine. It's just, you know, you can make it bigger and bigger.
Can you smuggle a single cocaine into America? Pablo Escobar, he eventually expanded his operations a lot. But he had to start off smuggling 1 cocaine at a time through his own asshole, actually.
I'm trying to think. You can easily smuggle weapons.
Okay, another pretty fact.
I would really like if you could smuggle, like, a tank through airport security.
Through your own ass. It's like that one friendly drug dealer. Call back to a couple episodes ago where he accidentally smuggled like weed and like his roaches through the airport. God damn, through the TSA through the airport. For some reason, my mind just completely blanked on that.
I mean, what? You probably don't know, like, what airport he was at.
Either the Colorado one. I don't know if I'm giving away too much information about my old drug dealer friend, but he said he lives in Colorado. So
it could be illegal there.
Yeah, but also he would also have to get it. He'd have to get it through both of them, right? Through BOFA.
I mean, I've been to airports, and I don't think you get checked on your way out.
I mean, in Canada, we barely even got checked on our way in.
Yeah.
It was like late at night, and the guy was like, "You guys got anything illegal?" And then he's just like, "Is this your stuff? All right, it looks nice. All right, you guys are in."
Ah, well, that's nice.
And we're like, "Oh, cool, dude. Thanks."
Yeah, I won't say the way, like, it's more about just, not having anything bad on the plane. If you got off the plane with a bag, so like, okay, so it's off the plane.
Yeah. It's like, well, thank God you got it off. You're a hero.
You got that whole shampoo and 48 kilograms of cocaine off the plane. Good job.
So, like, what's my reward? 48 kilograms of cocaine.
We keep the shampoo.
Yeah. What do you expect us to do with it, Mr. Escobar?
How the fuck would you get 48 kilograms of goddamn cocaine on the plane?
All right. First off, you own the plane system.
Oh yeah, that answers it all.
Second off, you put the kilograms, you put all the cocaine on the
Plane.
the cocaine plane, as I call it.
Yeah, you can just get like a transport plane. I don't know like how much clearance you need for.
You don't even need to own the plane. You just need to be in the pockets of like the checkers, as I guess they would be called.
And if
I'm pretty sure like Pablo Escobar. I read a Wikipedia article on Pablo Escobar after trying and failing to do a complete binge and purge. But basically, I'm pretty sure he hit it. At first, he hit it in like tires and shit.
oh, that's actually smart.
Yeah, it's funny how people can be smart and still do illegal shit.
I mean, they're my idols.
After a while, he got submarines. Yeah, I was kind of hoping he'd get like a synchronized swim team to just like beautifully swim them into the thing. I really gotta.
God, why do they all?
Why does this guy only have one eyebrow at a time?
Why do they all look so goddamn old?
I mean, because that's the mustache look, Steven.
Okay.
The slightly graying mustache.
I want to have a mustache so I look older instead of Oh yeah, I had my birthday at fucking Hibachi.
Oh yeah, right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, and I gotta have a shot of sake because the guy was like, "You need a drink."
Yeah, he ballparked Steven being like 20, I think.
He said 17.
Oh, right, 17. Then when he said, like, I'm 25, he's like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. And then he just takes out, like, this squirt bottle of sake and just, like, sprays it in Steve's mouth for a while.
For 5 seconds.
Yeah. And, yeah, I convinced Steve to do it if I drove home, and then Steve drove home.
I mean, I honestly didn't know how much he was good. Okay, his name was, the chef was named Steve, so, it got a little confusing during the night.
Yeah. There was Steve, and then Steve was Big Steve.
Yeah. Because, our waitress kept saying Steve would be right out, and I'm like, I'm literally right here.
Also, our waiter was really into the fact that, our buddy Edgar was Mexican. He's just like, oh, where are you from? He's like, oh, Mexico. And then he's just like, yeah, I took 3 years of Spanish class. I almost said 3 years of Mexican class. My apologies to the Mexican people.
It's fine. You didn't actually say it.
Yeah, but I did though.
Oh,
when I said I almost said it.
Yeah. I feel like being a chef there, like it'd be kind of boring. Just do your spiel and that's it.
Yeah, he really was just. You really are just the guy. Like, hey, watch me! I can bounce around all this bullshit in my hands. So, like, how's your guys' day going? I guess.
One of my.
Especially when you're jaded like us, with like, it's like the 8th time we've been there. We got the shtick. He's like butterfly, and he throws the butter in the air.
I don't think he even did butterfly.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
what I'm getting at here is like it doesn't matter to me. Like,
yeah.
Mostly there for the food, even though I didn't much care for it this time around.
I didn't care for our waitress again.
Yeah.
We were there for way
Pete.
too long. I understand they had one chef, but still.
Oh yeah, we were there on one chef night. Oh yeah, right. The eyeballs are also.
And we were there for what, 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that. We got there at like 10 to 6, and we left around 7:30, I believe.
I thought we left at like 8.
I don't remember.
Okay, I want to say it was.
We were there for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Way longer than.
I always go there and I always do the fucking sumo challenge where I try and eat the entire meal and not have leftovers.
I would like to bring up the fact the sumo challenge is not actually a challenge. It is just It is just Steven orders the sumo that's on the menu and tries to eat it. No one has ever challenged him to do this.
Oh. Don't make me sad.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to make sure our audience is properly informed.
But, like, I ate it all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I didn't even eat all my food with two servings.
And you threw it away.
Oh, yeah. Steven's also the grossest motherfucker in the world. He's like, you ate your leftovers. Why didn't you give me your leftovers that you proceeded to not eat twice?
What's wrong with that? You're throwing away good food, in my opinion.
Throwing away food. Like, it's basically the the food equivalent of backwash.
I just want good free food.
Then why are you eating my hibachi leftovers?
Because I think hibachi leftovers are still good.
Yeah, but like you also have to think it's hibachi leftovers combined with my spit.
Oh, you spit on it? I did not know.
Well, I'm eating with the fork. Oh right, I have Samson's chain, and I think that counts at that point.
Okay.
Anyways, enough about.
Enough about fucking hibachi. Yeah. So my.
No. There was one other part we could tell to hibachi, and that's that the girls that were sitting with us.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't quite know what was up with one of the girls. At one point, she said she had Tourette's, which, if is the case, I apologize for what I'm about to say to make fun of you, but she, basically, she just, like...
Kept talking?
She kept talking. She eavesdropped on our conversations a lot, and she saw that we were playing Pokemon Go, and all she really had to say about it was, like, I think she was trying to whisper to her friend, but she has no idea how to whisper. Basically, we just heard her go, Pokemon Go. And that was it. Then we, like, looked at her, and then she just started, like, laughing that, it's like, the situation's like, oh my god, I'm so awkward. And I was just like, yeah, pretty much, girl.
Yeah, she started some conversation. She knew 3 of our names by the end.
Yeah, that is correct. I did enjoy that. I think it's basically just because we're on the other side of awkward, where I think we're really loud.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Yeah, there was one time we went on a hibachi, and one of my cousins was there, and he was sexting me during it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And he started doing. It's a guy, by the way, so you know.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's not any of that real creepy wincest shit.
Yeah, because he just kind of didn't know like we'd go there. He also kind of didn't think I left my house, but it's not wasn't that too off basis during that time of my life. Yeah, he just kind of saw us there, and we are very loud.
Yeah,
and
very true.
I forget. I think I was wearing a pink shirt. Like, I'm very shocked I was.
Why did you think you were wearing a pink shirt?
Because I want to say at some point we talked about how I was wearing. Oh wait, no, I jokingly said like, oh yeah, I really gotta look sexy and get a pink thong. That's the one thing I remember from very crystal clear. Is like, for some reason my cousin said something about pink.
You sent him a picture of me at one point. I remember that.
Yeah, I sent him a picture of me spread out on the couch with Cheez-Its all over my chest.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a picture we took for Steve's D&D campaign.
No, we took it so to seduce one of our friends to come over, and then I just used it for my D&D campaign.
Oh, and you just recycled it.
Yeah. There
we go. We're very eco-friendly here on the Ramblin' Gamers. We recycle all kinds of stupid bullshit.
Oh god, fucking no. Something on your phone?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important, but nope, it was just something telling me like, hey, here's new potential jobs. We've been sending you these texts for months now.
Aww.
Yeah.
Is it true? Like, months?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about mine either. Oh yeah, I'm getting 2 new managers, I guess.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I didn't know we were supposed to have 4 managers, and we just have had 3 like for months.
Oh, you're supposed to have 4 at any given time.
Yeah,
and you've just never.
Yeah, at this point we're at 2.
No, yeah, all right, because like the one guy left Game of Thrones style.
Yeah, he got.
Damn it! I just picked up.
He got moved to the other one, and allegedly he's considering quitting because he does not like it over there.
Isn't that the one you already knew was pretty shit?
Yeah, it's pretty shit. They lost one of the best, in fact, in my opinion, the best driver over there, and got moved over to our place to be a manager. And one other driver left who was pretty good. So now, in my opinion, they're down to 1 good driver.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! I wish you the best, third Steve.
Oh, no wonder why you think he's good.
No, I actually think he's pretty good.
Oh, right, I forgot. We were all at Hibachi. We also came up with the concept of stevesonly.com. It's like the dating website Farmers Only, except for Steve's Only.
I think it should be Steve's and Steph's only. So that way, if you have a kid, it's like very easy to name.
And then your whole life just gets really confusing from there on out.
No, you just call me Papa Steve at that point.
My favorite of these Eden runs are the ones where they just refuse to up one of your stats.
I think your damage is 3.69.
Yeah, that's correct.
Each one of those numbers is divisible by 3.
Also, it's 6'9", which makes me giggle on the inside. Not on the outside, though. I'm too dead to laugh on the outside.
Alright, fair enough. So anything interesting happening with you this week?
Well, I went to New York.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So yeah, there was there's a couple good stories I could tell that, most of which you already know because I said them on a live stream.
Don't worry, I was half paying attention.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting because last night you told me not to tell it again because you had already heard them on the live stream.
I guess that'd be better if I get my genuine reaction. I know parts of it. I didn't think too hard during the live stream.
What, Steven? It was the Jackbox live stream. You needed to give it your entire all A game.
But like, no.
Please stay away.
You're the one that's told me to try and multitask more, and I fucking did for once, and now you're complaining to me.
I mean, I think that's part of the improv, is just me complaining a lot.
Okay, fine, whatever.
You think? Is this not the case?
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't even know what improv means.
You have no set plan going in ahead of time.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so basically all Ramblin' Gamer stuff is improv, even though if we were to try to classify ourselves as improv, like actual, like, talented improv artists, it'd just be like, you guys are just playing video games.
But yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not technically improv because we're playing video games.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, tell me more of the stories about you going to New York, and I just didn't feel like... Okay,
yeah, so basically, it started off where we are going... well, it's basically a 2-hour drive for us. So, we're driving there, and my buddy, the entire way through, is listening to One Hit Wonder radio station.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic, I gotta admit. Ooh, yeah, good deal. And, my friend, Chris at twitch.tv/thebeardedbane, he's going the whole way, and our buddy Edgar was watching anime the whole way.
Yeah.
He was watching, I believe, Hunter x Hunter.
Yep, he got to the really emotional arc.
Yeah, he gets to the really emotional arc, which is fantastic when he gets to, like, an extremely emotional scene, and the friends and, like, Who Let the Dogs Out starts playing.
Yeah, it was, I guess slight spoilers, because, Tom hasn't caught up to it after years. Yeah, the main character gets really fucking pissed, and he gets, the friend song goes off as he unleashes all of his inner rage. Which, it was Who Let the Dogs Out, according to Edgar.
Okay, yeah, at one point, both, Bofa, first off, Bofa interrupted the, thing at one point. Whereas, Who Let the Dogs Out was the second one that interrupted him in some sort of emotional moment. And he was just like, God damn it! And just starts laughing so hard. And we're just like, what? It's like, it happened again. And then, like, and then it first off started off with us, like, dancing, like, doing the clappy part of the Friends theme song that everybody knows. And then we got completely blown away by the fact that the Friends theme song has, like, a second verse to it.
I forget what the other one he said was, but I just... Like, there comes a point in one arc where it's just like, really heart-wrenching to watch for, like, 10 episodes.
Well, don't worry, because we put Edgar through some pretty unemotional shit during the time when he's trying to listen to shit. God damn it.
It fucking got me and Jason, especially since we had to, like, watch one episode a week.
Let's just make this run stupid.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't like Fire Mind as an item, but god damn it, I'm trying to make stupid shit happen.
Yeah, and you definitely have more of New York.
Yeah, we aren't even at New York yet. Another one that we said during the live stream was, oh wait, no, I don't think we talked about the emotional shit during the live stream, but we found what's known as a tech stop.
I don't know what that is.
It is literally just a rest stop, but they call it a tech stop because I guess they're rebranding for millennials.
Fuck.
I guess it's just the latest in the long lines of like, hey everyone, don't text and drive at the wheel because you'll definitely fucking die.
What if you have your friend hold the steering wheel while you text?
Ooh, there's 200 IQ right there. What if you like, oh, have you ever seen like those commercials that are just like, this is the last text he ever sent me before he fucking totally got in a rad ass car accident, and now he's the coolest one in our friend group. Damien, if you're watching this in heaven, you're cool as fuck, dude. What did they ever have anything like really funny with the last text being shown? Or do you think they were really trying to go with the whole this is an actual problem that we need America to be more aware
so
about?
Obviously they thought it was a problem because there weren't enough emojis in it.
Oh, this is the last text he sent me before he died, and it's just the eggplant and the peach emoji.
Yeah. Just the, do they have a Rad Skater Kid emoji yet?
Do they have a what?
Rad Skater Kid emoji
A
yet?
Rad Skater Kid? I mean, like,
Okay.
they have a skateboard, I'm pretty sure.
And you can make every single, like, person yellow, white, Hispanic, and black. So, I guess you can figure one of them's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know which one would be the cool guy.
I don't know, but one thing's for sure, it's definitely not going to be us, so.
Alright, so not white.
I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying not us.
Okay.
Don't be racist against white people, Steven.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We're white.
Yeah, and there's also nothing wrong with that because it's white people. Who gives a shit?
I don't know. Being white's weird.
I would say being white is pretty solid, actually.
Okay. I think just being any race is weird.
Wait, what do you mean?
It just feels weird, like, okay, so...
It is weird that I suppose race evolved to be a thing.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we're allowed to say certain weird words.
Yeah, I'm not... I mean, I kind of like reading about history a little bit, but, I don't really read into the history of, like, bad words.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what are those people talking about white people can't say the N-word? That makes no sense.
I mean, it's very nice in history how they color-coded the different races.
Did you ever see the one tweet? It's like, man, I'm mad at Martin Luther King. Black people had their own restrooms and movie theaters, and then he came along and fucked it all up. It's okay. It was a black person who made that tweet, so it's not. We're not being offensive saying it out loud.
So was he? Wait. I'm not the greatest historian. I will fucking admit that.
Yes, racism happens, Steven.
Okay, thank you. So was it just black people were segregated, or was it just every race besides white?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the only dominant populations at the time were black and white.
Okay. Because I feel like...
Wait. It might have been colored and not colored people, but I'm pretty sure they were mainly just talking about,
Because having, like,
at the time.
fucking...
I don't know what it's like to be, like, a Chinese person living in America during that time.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
It'd be really, I don't know, I think a little too much to have 15 fucking different bathrooms. It's like, yeah, this one's for Chinese, no Japanese. But if you're half and half, you gotta go to the half-and-ease room.
The half-and-ease.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. You can Google that right now. We can look like how are different minorities affected during the time of racial segregation, I suppose, because I guess that's just where we got to in this episode from my New York trip.
I guess,
I mean, we can just bring up more of the New York trip in the next episode we got to record today.
Okay, fair enough.
Which basically we're putting everyone on a week-long teaser for my New York trip.
Okay, so how should I word this? How did other races...
What was it like to be Asian during the time of racial segregation in America? Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
No, not you, Google. Steven was talking to his phone.
Okay, Google.
You triggered my okay, Google. Okay, Google.
Okay, Google. Fuck. How was Asian people segregated during the segregation?
What was it like being Asian during the bad color times?
Google just kind of didn't even know where to start, so it didn't.
Alright, so... I mean, we can make our own fan theories if you want.
I mean... This was after there had to be Asians because we had Japanese internment camps back in World War II. How were
True.
Asians treated? It was like the 60s, right?
Ooh, man, we are putting our American history on blast here. Racial segregation, I want to say it was more like the 40s and 50s sort of thing. 60s was like hippies, and I thought that was like after we did at least a solid job of, you know, getting rid of it.
Alright, so the first thing is like, hostility to immigration. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not surprising at all.
I think this might be a little too hard to find.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, it might require a bit more searching than a quick, like, okay, Google look.
Yeah. Oh, wow, they have a lot of stuff during World War II.
What?
I'm just going through the history of Asian Americans.
Oh, okay.
And there was just a lot that happened during, World War II, probably because we weren't the happiest with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably because we were a little mad at the fact that they blew up our ships.
Didn't they also, like, take our pearl or some shit?
No, you're thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Didn't they take our black pearl? And then, we had to get Captain Sarah to go on a trip to Japan and take it back.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie, Pirates of the Caribbean and the Curse of Pearl Harbor.
And then in the second movie, he had to go to Vietnam. Oh yeah, you didn't see that one, did you?
No, I've only ever seen the first.
With Davy Vietnamese.
How do you get to Davy Vietnamese from Davy Jones?
I don't know, like, a Vietnamese name.
All right, fair enough.
What's a good Vietnamese name?
I don't know. Are we towing some line right now? I'm a little worried we're towing some like sensitive line we shouldn't.
I'm literally just calling him like, yeah, he's Vietnamese. I don't think that's bad, but like, if we actually gave him a kind of racist or stereotypical Vietnamese name, then again, that might be bad.
I mean, fucking, I know. This is why I'm asking, are we towing a line right now? Also, I don't know Vietnamese names, so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked up anything about Vietnam. Vietnam.
Well, you are in for a disappointment when it comes to, like, America, then.
Oh, well, did we, like, have a falling out or some shit?
You could say that, I suppose. That's one way to talk about it.
What other fucking shit have we done in history? There was Civil War, I guess.
Yeah, always my favorite oxymoron, the Civil War.
Did, were Asians allowed in it?
Oh, what the fuck? Man, that's a good question. I don't know much about, like, Asian history when it comes to, oh my god, man, Bone Hearts make the meta so fucking complicated, and I still haven't wrapped my head around them yet. For example, now Dark Prince's crown is going off.
Asian Americans were on both sides.
Oh, cool. I mean, you can't really expect them to take one side or the other, right? Most of them are probably just like, yeah, dude, I'll just say I'm on your side. Please don't hurt me. I'm just trying to have a good life for my family.
Oh wow. After World War,
I am an idiot.
After World War I, Asian Americans sort of fell into obscurity until World War II, when significant
Oh my god, look at these guys, Steve.
contributions by Japanese, Chinese, Filipino, and Korean Americans were documented.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I should feel happy about the Asians that were Japanese that side with us.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I guess they fought. I guess we had a fair amount.
Okay, so yeah, everyone, I said I'm an idiot earlier because I just realized I've been holding on to this freaking bloody crown trinket ever since like the 3rd floor, and I didn't go to the item room on the last floor.
Oh, what does it do?
It gives you item rooms on the womb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a real good item, and I forgot about it because it's just sort of been in the background for the entirety of the run.
I think we're done with the whole Japanese war stuff.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, so you want to get like halfway through your New York story?
Okay, so I brought up tech stops, and that got us to Japanese during Pearl Harbor, so I can't imagine how the rest of the story is gonna go,
Yeah.
but Let's see.
So
Okay.
you're on your way to New York.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else good happen on my way there? I don't really think so. I think I just spent most of the time on my phone or just like listening to whatever one-hit wonder bangers came on the radio station.
I thought you were doing Hyrule Wars for a lot of it.
No, I did that on the way back.
Oh, okay.
On the way there, I just kind of like
Kill.
I actually hung out.
Ew, gross.
Let's
That's
see.
always my least favorite moments. Like the day before we record, I have to chill with you for a few hours.
Oh, trust me, I hate it so much more. I hate it so much we started watching Big Brother.
Oh, yeah, I guess we did.
Another story that we can get to in a little bit.
Yeah.
But basically, as soon as we got there, we basically played Cards Against Humanity. Again, had a pretty solid round. Do you have a favorite Cards Against Humanity card?
I think I need a while to think about it.
All right, my two favorite white cards are plain and simply D's nuts, or if you want to get more complicated, firing a rifle in the air while balls deep in a squealing hog.
Yeah, that one's a good one. I always forget, like, there's one about Grandma, where it's like, she giggles even though it's weird or some shit like
What
that.
would Grandma find disturbing yet oddly charming?
Yeah, that
as
one.
the black card.
Yeah, that one's one. That one's probably my favorite.
That was one of the first black cards we actually got that day.
Yeah.
One of my favorite black cards because it just ends up being really weird. Like, it's not weird on the outside, but it's just, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the door, and there's...
Incest.
Iron Man.
Oh.
Yeah, there's RoboCop, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, were you guys doing physical or,
Physical, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both, our buddy Chris has the bigger, blacker box.
Yeah. One time my family played it, and one of my cousins had to go out and get it, and I tried telling them, like, we can literally just do it online for free. And they're like, no. We don't know what that is.
Yeah, we don't know what freaking online is, Steven.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a website called, like, Pretend You're Zizix or something like that. XYZZX or something like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you can, that's like an online way to, like, get into a room. I imagine it's still online.
Probably.
It seems like something that definitely could be taken down at any moment, but, you know, there's
The Cards Against Humanity people, like, really don't give two shits.
Yeah, no. They literally, for April Fool's Day, they literally sold nothing.
I thought they, increased the price.
I mean, they've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they've done a lot of stuff that, you know, makes you wonder.
They're boxed of bullshit, where literally they send you bull feces.
Huh.
Yeah, and people bought it.
Why the fuck not? People bought the goddamn,
Can you look up, like, I think one of those was a fundraiser. Can you look up Cards Against Humanity fundraiser?
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity, keep talking.
Oh my god. Well, this run is fucked beyond belief. Yeah, I've been doing worse on Isaac recently, even though I did recently just get a 21 streak.
How we spent your money.
What's going on?
Oh, wait. This was,
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, no, it was a thing to, buy people's, Congress people's, their internet history and stuff, because it was around that time.
By Congress...
Okay, so you know how, like, it was during the, what's it called? The internet bullshit.
Net neutrality?
Yeah, net neutrality. They were getting rid of that. And then, it was like, and then Cards Against Humanity was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking buy, like, all their info and just, you know, tell everyone. Yeah, I remember that now.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, and they're like, don't give us money. I'm just doing this out of my pocket.
I like it.
Yeah. Cards Against Humanity saves America. Oh, wow. I have, like, a real website. For day one of Cards Against Humanity Saves America, we purchased a plot of vacant land on the border and retained a law firm specializing in eminent domain. Yeah, they bought land on the fucking border, so then people can get into the country.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, they got a podcast.
Cards Against Humanity people have a podcast?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Good News Podcast.
The Good News Podcast.
A daily reminder, not all news is bad. We also sent you some cards and laptop stickers.
Yay.
Redistributes your wealth.
What?
Alright, so they gave it to charities.
Oh, okay. So, well,
They destroy homework. Homework sucks gorilla balls.
2 infested pills. Pretty fly. Alright, well.
Pulse. Okay, Cards Against humanity, the pulse of the nation.
Oh god, I am so fucked. Well, whatever. This run at least got a little weird at the very end, but yeah, I forgot. Parasite and Firemind is like one of the world's worst combinations.
Cards Against Humanity saves baseball.
I mean, why would you want to save baseball? Baseball kind of sucks.
We purchased the naming rights to a minor league baseball stadium in Illinois.
Yeah, this is just, I love them doing all this weird shit.
They might have a little too much time.
Oh my fucking god.
Did you die?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
Well, everyone, that was weird, I guess.
Alright, so everyone, please give us your ideas of how we should make our own fundraiser and how we can save America.
Yeah, alright. So, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we appreciate all the likes, comments, and the subscribes. Also, the seed for this was Wavy. Shout outs to Wavy Davy.
And Donkey Quest 64.
See you next time, everyone.